Now, a few years back, in a different time for Capcom, they released Mega Man X, which was a return, a long-awaited return back to the series. We still don't get Legends, we still don't get all the ones that we actually wanted. Then they re-released all the old ones, and we thought, okay, what's going on here? Then Monster Hunter World came along and made Capcom a lot of money. So now we have Mega Man XI, or as Shane likes to call it, Mega Man 11. Shaney, Mega Man 11.
I can't.
Why?
You don't call Mega Man 10 Mega Man
XI.
X or Mega Man
XI.
11 XI, because you know what? Mega Man X is a better series. I'm going to 100% say that straight away. Mega Man X is a better series than original Mega Man.
It has been for a long time, though.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
And going back to Mega Man 11, they had to change up something, right? So they bring in the double gear system. So let's just go back to what is Mega Man. Mega Man, action platformer, throw out the big 8 bosses.
The thing that this game does, interestingly, is it keeps all the same motions in the same way that you're used to playing it, in the sense that you beat a boss, you steal their power, you can activate that power mid-game. You slide, you jump, you shoot sideways, and that's all you can really do.
No wall jumping.
No wall jumping.
Except in Balloon Man World.
Yeah,
but hey, that's the problem with this game, is that they've got all that, but then they thought, we need to add something extra. And they added the double gear system. The double gear system is basically, you've got this extra meter, which you can activate through either using your power gear, which just adds extra damage to most of your weapons, or changes the elements of some
it just turns it into like basically a souped up version.
Or you've got speed gear, which is basically the only gear you use.
Speed gear.
Yeah, don't do that. So speed gear, as you can probably guess, it just makes the game go faster for you and slows down the rest of it.
Basically gives you reflexes, if you will,
So basically breaks the game.
Yes, because that is the one thing with Mega Man, is like, even every single screen that you go to, and it's still that same system where you go from one screen to the next, you go to where the exit is, you hit your next screen. They're all kind of mini puzzles, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, this one, it's best to kill these 2 guys and jump across there and blah, blah, blah.
You learn the mechanics of that single level, or even a boss. Like, you learn the attack patterns of the boss. You know, it's Dark Souls. No, I'm not going to say that. Don't say that, because I hate that as well. Let's not even go there.
Okay.
It's learning patterns of bosses. Multiple games do it, and Mega Man was maybe an original one.
Yeah.
So it's like, it does that at its core.
It reaches its roots,
But then you just add speed gear, and you're like, oh, instead of having to learn and react to every different pattern, I just go speed it. Oh, it's doing this very, very slowly, so I have to jump now. Okay.
But I guess the argument could be, you don't have to use it, Shaney. You don't have to use it.
And then you say that, and then they add mechanics around the game where you basically almost have to use it. Sure, there's probably ways that you still don't have to use it, and you know what? It's fine. But just adding that mechanism, and not even giving it to you as a reward, you just straight away get it. It's straight away given to you.
There's no introduction on it. But, I mean, but that's Mega Man's always been its thing, whereas you start off, you fight your bosses, that's kind of it. But I mean...
No, but this is, you're given the most powerful weapon straight away. This is, you know, giving you the, you know,
the Genki Dama's charge, you just drop it.
Basically, or given Zero sword when you're Mega Man X.
Okay. So, well, look, is it still worth playing though? That's the question you have to ask yourself.
It's still worth playing if you get this on a sale. I don't think it's worth a full amount, let's just say. It's one of those games where I still had fun with it, albeit how easy it actually was, but it just kind of hurts. It just hurts.
Shane God Gamer Cousins, giving it to you straight.
That's me.
Omega Lol.